General Motors, a huge name in the car industry, is walking a tightrope as it tries to transition to electric cars. Even though it's a massive company, General Motors' future is not looking good. Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla, has some strong words about General Motors. He says that the company, which owns Buick, Cadillac, Chevrolet, and GMC, might be in big financial trouble and could even go bankrupt again. While GM is in a difficult situation, Mary Barra, the CEO of the company, is claiming that 2023 will be the year of GM. However, that doesn't seem to be coming true. Ford also reported a loss of $2 billion recently, and the company has announced that it will continue to face losses on the sale of its electric vehicles in 2023. While all this is happening to GM and Ford, Elon Musk's Tesla has slashed the prices of its EVs this year, which is putting even more pressure on other automakers. So, will GM achieve its unrealistic plan? Will it be able to catch up to Tesla's lead, or will it be left in the dust? Stay tuned to find out. Elon Musk's statement regarding GM's financial situation might sound ironic, since Tesla has also been having a tough time lately, with its stock losing a lot of value in 2022. But even though Tesla has its own problems, Musk might be right about General Motors. General Motors and Elon Musk's automaker has many differences, and one of those differences is Tesla has no net debt to be concerned about. GM Chair and CEO Mary Barra stated that GM's ability to grow EV sales is the payoff for many years of investment in R&D, design, engineering, manufacturing, our supply chain, and a new EV customer experience that is designed to be the best in the industry. In January, Mary Barra shared the exciting news with analysts. She said that General Motors would be able to produce a lot more electric cars in the second half of 2023. This is because they started making more battery cells at a factory in Ohio. The factory was opened by General Motors and a company called LG Energy Limited from South Korea. Even if we assume that this will work and the company will be able to make more cars, General Motors still has to figure out how to keep customers from going to other car companies in the meantime. It's important to keep customers happy. For example, a guy named Jonathan Mason from Brooklyn ordered a black Lyriq in September 2021. GM sent him emails saying he would get the SUV by the end of 2022. But that didn't happen. Last week, Mr. Mason's dealer told him that there was no set delivery date for his Lyriq. Mr. Mason stated, "This has been a harrowing process. General Motors was once among the most reputed automakers, but now it needs to watch out that it doesn't lose customers as a result of issues like this." It's not only the struggling automakers' plans for 2023 that sound unrealistic, but also the vow Mary Barra made to surpass Tesla by 2025. Before we talk about GM's plan about surpassing Tesla by 2025, please subscribe to our channel so that you do not miss any future updates from us. If you have been enjoying the video so far, please give it a like. General Motors has invested a massive $35 billion in the production of 30 different electric vehicle models by the year 2025. The CEO has repeatedly promised shareholders that they will achieve this target by 2025 and beat Tesla to become the top player in the EV market. However, even if they meet their goals, they may still lag behind Tesla. In addition to this, the company is falling behind in its current EV projects, which makes the whole plan seem even more unachievable. Currently, the Bolt EV EUV is the only electric vehicle that GM sells in large quantities, and every time the car manufacturer sells this car, it results in a loss for the company. In November 2022, GM made a statement to the press saying that the company aims to sell 1 million electric vehicles annually by 2025 and stop losing money on EVs. However, the target of 1 million cars won't be easy to achieve. Currently, GM's only large-scale electric vehicle is not profitable. This raises concerns about how will it survive in the EV market in the coming years. GM admitted that its affordable EV won't be profitable for another 2 years and that it needs to scale up to break even on cars. In 2022, GM sold about 40,000 electric vehicles in the US, which is only 1.7% of the company's total volume. Furthermore, GM does not currently sell any plug-in hybrids in the US. In theory, GM has sold only about 100,000 electric vehicles globally in 2022. Therefore, GM must increase its production tenfold to break even on EVs in just 2 years. Now tell me in the comments how likely you think that is going to happen. Currently, General Motors is experiencing pressure due to the slower-than-expected launch of 2 of its highly anticipated electric vehicles, the GMC Hummer EV and Cadillac Lyriq. Last year, GM lost market share to its competitors in the EV space. The introduction of the Hummer EV has been sluggish, with the company producing only around a dozen pickups per day. This number is very less compared to the targets set by the company. Additionally, more than 80,000 people are waiting for the Hummer, and some people could not get their new Hummer because of a possible problem of water seeping into the battery pack. Similarly, the launch of the Cadillac Lyriq SUV has had an unusually slow ramp-up since it began production in March 2022. As of the beginning of February, GM had sold about 1,000 of these vehicles. If you compare it with Tesla, it is estimated that Elon's company sold 252,000 Model Ys in the US last year. This is a huge gap in sales considering that the GM Lyriq is a direct competitor to the Model Y. While the company is already struggling to timely deliver the current orders, the automaker will be launching more electric vehicle models in the near future. Within the next few months, it plans to introduce several new EVs, which will include plug-in versions of the Chevy Blazer and Equinox SUVs, as well as a battery-powered Silverado pickup truck. There was a time when people once believed that General Motors had what it takes to make a successful electric vehicle program. The company invested a lot of money to update its factories and build new ones. They had plans to make more than a dozen EV models, including ones that regular people could afford. General Motors even partnered with battery makers and suppliers to make sure they had everything they needed for their EV plan to work. Many people thought that General Motors had a chance to be a big player in the EV market, even if they didn't sell as many EVs as Tesla. But in 2022, General Motors didn't make as many EVs as it planned to, and things don't look better in 2023. It is surprising that even though the company is in a difficult situation, Mary Barra still believes that the company is performing well and expects 2023 to be a significant year for the company's electric vehicle initiative. We can't be certain if she is being optimistic or lying, but one thing is clear: the slow start the company has had so far contradicts her views. Mary Barra once stated, "Our multi-brand, multi-segment, multi-price point EV strategy gives us incredible leverage to grow revenue and market share. And we believe our Ultium platform and vertical integration will allow us to continuously improve battery performance and costs." While that might be true, none of it will work if the automotive company failed to produce a lot of EVs at a fast pace. Ford is also continuously making losses and facing difficulty in stopping Tesla from stealing its customers. To stay in the competition, both the companies, Ford and GM, are laying off thousands of workers to cut costs. Ford CEO Jim Farley even said, "I've watched several leadership teams at Ford. My perspective is, we can cut the cost and cut people." Both automakers are taking several decisions to stay on track. These legacy car makers and Mary Barra knows that when it comes to the EV market, it is not about surpassing Tesla anymore. It is about survival. Do you guys agree with me? Do you think that GM will be able to surpass Tesla in 2 to 3 years? Let me know in the comments. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed the video and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any future videos from us.